post-game press conference with Kylie Strom. Kylie, just to get us started, your first goal of the season just so happens to be the game winner against a team that hasn't lost all year. Just walk us through how you're feeling right now.
I'm on cloud nine. I mean, it feels so good. We knew we could beat them. They're obviously a really good team, undefeated. It was a whole team effort. We've been working so hard this year, and it's so nice to see it finally come together. But we know there's still so much work to do. We're not done, so we keep grinding.
We'll start with Austin David.
Kylie, first of all, congratulations. Just walk me through what you saw on the goal.
We've been working on that exact play. Paul has drew that up time and time again every game. He's scouting set pieces, so credit to him. Marta, absolutely perfect service. I really honestly didn't have to do too much. I was just in the right place in the right time, and yeah, it was great delivery, great goal.
Sorry, Cam, they're saying we can't hear on the Zoom.
Yeah, it says the audio's coming through.
Okay. Is the speaker working?
Should be, it's on. It's connected.
Jeff, can you hear us now? All right, we're good. Luis?
Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Can you talk a little bit about how you've put the work that you've put in so that you've developed to where you are now?
It's just enjoying the process, honestly. Enjoying going to training every day, off season, just putting in the work and just never being satisfied, honestly. I think we really do have something special here. Every day we just go in with a smile on our face, work hard, and to have the results paying off, it feels really good, and we keep going.
All right, Kylie, we have a question from the Zoom. Dan from the English line wants to know if this feels like a statement win and how pleasing it is to be able to keep Sanchez and Rodman and the talent they have up front out of the back of the net.
I agree. I think it is a bit of a statement win. I think we need to earn respect. We didn't start the season off so well, as everybody knows, and I think we've had a bit of criticism in the past. So every game, if we're the underdogs, I hope people are talking about us now. We're not satisfied. Washington's a great team. Rodman, Hatch, Sanchez, unbelievable front line. So to hold them to one goal on a set piece, I think credit to the whole team defensively. Anna made some unbelievable saves. So unfortunately didn't get the clean sheet, but we got the W. So we keep moving forward.
We'll go to Sean.
You guys had a lot of different back lines to start the season, but you now have this sort of stable back four. Can you talk about the comfort level now you have the four of you together?
I think the relationships that we're building are so important. We've been pretty solid. It definitely takes some time. We had a lot of new players, rookies, veterans all playing together, so I think we're all learning from each other, which is a really special thing. I think every day in training, every single player is pushing for a starting spot, so nobody feels comfortable, and that's why we keep driving for more.
We'll go back to Luis.
You saw Washington in the Challenge Cup recently. How did that impact tonight's game?
Yeah, we definitely wanted a little bit of revenge, and especially being home. We want this to be a fortress, and it's hard to play here. The heat, the storms, the weather, it's tough. So we want to start building a fortress here. Sometimes it's hard playing a team back to back. There's benefits and disadvantages, but we're going to play them a lot this year. So it's good to get to know them and yeah, just keep pushing.
We'll go last one with Austin.
Kylie, I wanted to ask you about the just defensive presence of this team, not just with the back line, but with the entire team mentality of defending. You saw multiple times the forwards getting back and Marta making some key blocks down the stretch. How much does that team mentality of defending as a unit help you as a defender, but also just buy in with the rest of the team and have everyone kind of feel more comfortable?
It's everything, and like you said, it's a mentality, and nobody's just taking a break. I think from front to back, offensively, defensively, we're all in it together. We're all helping each other. We're always switched on. When you see Marta, Audrey, Messi, whoever put in a tackle, like you get you feed off of that. And it makes our backline's job so much easier when they're so organized and putting on the pressure. It makes it really predictable and easier for us to read those balls over the top. So credit to them. Like it's a really good feeling.
Just started scoring your first goal since your injury. Just how did that feel to get back on the score sheet tonight?
Of course, I'm so happy that I scored my first goal. I just did think about so much, like because maybe because of the moment in the game, and I just think like, yes, we score. I score like in the penalty, I think it's more like double pressure. Yes, because if you miss, you don't know how the game like gonna be for you and for your team. So I was so happy that I did, and most happy that we win this game.
We'll start with Austin.
Marta, congratulations on the goal, but for the team, being able to play as a unit, take down the top team in the league, how much does that mean just for the building of this team? It's a very young team. You're one of the veterans on this team. Just being able to see the progression from day one in preseason to now, how much does this mean to the team?
Of course, mean a lot, winning against like the team how is in the top of the table, and I don't think they lost any games before that. Yeah, ooh, cool. So extra special, but like you say, it's like a team like with some veteran like me, but also many new players, young players, how want so much like help this team like build something special. So of course it's very like important for the team, and also we have so many things that we know we need to get in better.
We'll go to Luis.
How do you compare being a captain of this team with younger players versus a more veteran squad?
Well, I don't know, because for me it's like nothing changed, I'm the same like player as I was before. Like I did have like the captain band. I act in the same way that I act before, like with the young players, with the old players. Like, so for me, it's like something more, something extra, how make me a little bit more motivated to do my best and then show every single day like a big smile for them.
Go back to Austin.
Marta, just in terms of the kind of team mentality, Kylie was just in here talking about how, players like you are tracking back on defense, making key tackles in late game situations. How much do you kind of think about that in terms of just leading by example and showing some of the younger players how to behave and how to play in these late game situations, to put it all on the line and have them kind of see what you do and then be able to kind of buy into that mentality?
Simple. I think the best example to show them is doing, like be active and show them like I still can do things like that. You are so young, like you can do too. And also like help them like with like some details that it's important for the team. Like when we play against teams like that, like it's difficult. We don't gonna score so many goals, and we need like to be able to keep the ball a little bit more, like love to have the ball, enjoy the ball a little bit more. I think we still don't come to this situation, like we don't have, how can I explain, like we don't feel so comfortable yet, but I think we can work on this, and then I hope we can, learn day by day in training, in games, to be that team that we want to be.
We'll go one more with Luis.
Kylie mentioned that corner was something you guys practiced a bit. Can you talk a little bit more about the emphasis on set pieces that you guys are having?
Well, today there was not my best day, like with the set piece, like especially in the corner kick. I have 3 or 4, I don't know, 3, maybe 3, my side, I think, and then 2 was so bad, and then I come to 31, and then I talk to myself and talk to God and say, hey, I know I can do that. And then like I put the ball in the right place, and then she was there to score. Like we had this situation in other games, and she did score. But I think like there was on time, like, you know, right time for do that. Play home and then win against like Washington. Like that way that we did, it's something incredible.
All right, we will end tonight's post-game press conference with head coach Seb Hines. Seb, if you could just get us started with your thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, it was. We knew it was going to be a tough game. You know, Washington are unbeaten in the league. They're very physical, and I thought we managed the game really well. Pleased with the goals. You know, we changed shape. We changed, you know, our formation. Having played them earlier on in Challenge Cup, so we knew what they're capable of. We knew that they're threatening, and I thought it was a big collective effort to get the 3 points today.
We'll go to Austin.
Seb, it's do you feel that this is kind of a standout performance for this team, beating the top team in the league, just having the kind of 90 minutes that you guys played tonight?
I think it's always been there, right? I think we knew that early on in the season wasn't a reflection of who we are, and this was always going to take time, and now you're starting to see what we're capable of doing. Being the top of the table just shows that the players can go away with full of confidence, knowing that they could beat anyone in the league now. So again, it's taking time. Winning's hard. They put absolutely everything into it. You know, there wasn't a blade of grass that we didn't cover today, and it was a great effort from everyone. And yeah, it probably is a statement to the league that we're here to win and here to stay and perform.
We'll go to Sean Rollins.
Anna Morehouse made some big saves that kept you in the game early in the second half. Can you talk about her performance tonight?
Yeah, it was great. She didn't have a lot to do last week in Gotham, but today she came up massive for us. It's so important that everyone does their job. You know, the work that the players in front, you know, have to run, have to battle, have to fight, and you know, she's there as safety. And you know, the saves that she made really they were so important for us to get the 3 points today. And, you know, Anna was one of many that put a really good performance together today.
We'll go to Luis.
Coach, you're heading to Chicago, who are at bottom of the table next. How are you going to approach the week so that the team stays focused and doesn't take for granted what could be a trap game on the road?
You got to keep them hungry. You know, this is, you know, anyone can beat anyone. We were bottom of the table, and, you know, you go to San Diego and get the ball rolling. So we got to keep on our toes. You know, it's a great moment right now. Enjoy it. But again, we still got so much more work to do. There's still a lot of games to be played, and we have good momentum, a lot of confidence, but we're still not settled on where we are right now. You know, we're still out of the playoff positions. You know, we want to be in there. We want to be fighting the teams at the top. So yeah, just keep everyone hungry.
Seb, we do have one question from the Zoom. Dan from the English line wants to know how pleasing it was to see Marta find the back of the net after her injury again.
Yeah, I know any forward wants to get that feeling back, and you know, it's a testament to her and her recovery coming back from a long-term injury. And you know, you don't want anyone else stepping up for that penalty other than her. She's been in their moments so often on the biggest stage. So we had full confidence in her hitting the back of the net in that moment, and it's a great feeling for the team and for her individually.
We'll go back to Austin.
Seb, just kind of speaking of Marta, just the team mentality defensively. I was talking to Marta about it, and just kind of leading by example, tracking back, making those runs, not just her, but the entire forward line, getting back defensively, defending as a unit. Can you just talk a little bit about that culture that you've been preaching basically since day one, and how that's kind of affected that team mentality of defending as a group rather than just individuals?
Yeah, we had to respect Washington, and they have some really good individuals on their team, and we changed the way that we pressed tonight. It was a little bit different. We went with a 4-3-3, and it does require a lot of work in that pressing, but the players fully bought into what we were trying to do. It was a little bit unusual for them because they hadn't experienced it, and we did some work in training leading up to this game. But yeah, their attitude and their desire and their commitment to doing the hard work, the ugly work as well. You may not get all the plaudits for it because it's not exciting football in sort of exposure, but listen, the players got what they deserve. It takes everyone. It takes 11 players to do their job to get 3 points in this league. No one's going to give you anything in this league, and you have to work extremely hard to get 3 points. So whether it's Marta or Emily Madrill at the back, it doesn't matter. Everyone has to do their job.